Everybody knows that knowledge is power, but knowledge is only power if you implement it and take action. Too many people, including myself quite some time ago, I used to just jump into things and take action because I knew that taking action is the bridge between your mind and reality. So to make things come to fruition, to make things become real, you absolutely have to take action. But it's also important to do a certain level of planning. My recommendation is that you do about 10% of your time planning your activity and then 90% of time actually doing the activity itself. So as an example, if you have 90 days, then you might spend 9 days planning everything and then the remaining 81 days to actually be acting on your plans. Also keep in mind that the paradigm of ready, aim, fire doesn't really work too well, because what ends up happening is people get too ready. They spend too much time getting ready. They end up getting what's called analysis paralysis. So what works better then is ready, fire, aim. And what that means is jump into it, get started, and correct the course of action as you go along. Example, simple one, if you're traveling overseas or if you're driving a car at night, you know your end destination, but can you see it from where you've started? No, you have a general idea of where it is, but you don't know the exact path and the exact obstacles that are going to occur in your process of getting there. So what ends up happening is you actually need to get to a certain point to see the next distance, and then once you get to that point you can then see that next distance. And this is exactly the case when it comes to business, investing, and almost every part of life. You need to get closer to the thing to know the details about how to address that issue and how to get past it and how to move to the next step. So guys, a big piece of general advice here, don't really work with the ready, aim, fire paradigm. It's much more effective if you work with the ready, fire, aim and adjust paradigm. In general, you should definitely spend the first 10% of your time period actually planning for an activity, and that way it'll make sure that everything runs smoothly and it'll work out successfully.